All right. Or okay. I gotta adjust their volume.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, hold on. My audio is not working.
All right.
Uh, la, la, la. No. Okay, it's working. Um, hi. I'm also Slime in the chat. But I was the one.
Oh, hi, Slime.
Yeah, I was the one saying that. Okay, I actually want to give a little bit of context before this.
Sure.
Chester and I kind of have a past, but I'm not gonna be against him. Like, I'm not gonna try to degrade him. I'm actually gonna try to defend him.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of this situation is, like, personal things between him and I that were blown way out of proportion. For
Yeah.
starters, the thing in your original live stream with Chester, like, I didn't, I haven't been keeping up with the situation too much because I know he doesn't like me that much.
Right.
But in your original live stream, it's brought up that apparently, like, people have been going around saying that there's someone who's been hurt, but they're, like, scared into silence because and it made it seem like Chester was blackmailing someone, which isn't true.
Right.
I told Chester that when he made his own video on this, he could just, like, admit that, like, the alleged victim doesn't even, like, see themselves as one, and it was just something that, like, shouldn't have been made public because he never blackmailed me. It was just me being scared because I was stupid with my information to the in the past and, like, gave it I don't know, it's very complicated, I will say that, but Chester didn't abuse me at all, and, like, I
Right.
didn't appreciate people claiming that, but, originally, when, Frick messaged me, I said that I didn't wanna go public about anything because of our past, um, because I had originally just messaged them about the, ableism allegations. I'm sorry, my voice is really shaky right now, like, I'm
That's
nervous.
okay.
You're
That's okay.
okay, you're okay.
Okay, okay, and, yeah, basically, we were talking in messages, and I said because of what happened between us, I was just scared, and, like, I was jokingly like, "I don't want him to dox me," but he's not the kind of person who would do that, like, he's not stupid like that.
Right.
Um, I was just being, like, very because I had never talked about Chester to, like, really anyone else who actually knew him, and, like, um, I was under the impression that, like, this was just someone who was, like I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. I didn't know who Frick was going into this though.
Right.
Um, and yeah, so I was like, yeah, I don't want to go public given our past, and like, um, then I asked for an invite to go to server because I heard they were working on a document, and I just kind of wanted like updates on how that was gonna go because I don't think I saw the actual document, just, like, heard of it, but, don't count me for that because I literally don't remember. Like, I have memory loss issues, but I'm pretty sure of most things I say. Uh, yeah, so I joined the server, and originally I was talking about small stuff, um, and I had actually supplied some of the screenshots, although I wanted no part in the document, like, they didn't ask me first before putting them, which it was my fault for putting it in a server in the first place, but, like, uh, I
Right.
I didn't wanna be part of a document, especially not against Chester, because even given our past, I don't hate him and I don't dislike him. I was just fucking, like, talking because I had never gotten the chance to talk about something like that before. Um, like, it was kind of just mostly petty. Um And the more people were supporting me in the server, the more I felt compelled to be personal. Like, it made me feel comfortable to talk about things I shouldn't have been talking about because there were private details between me and Chester, and like I kind of was being misleading or blowing it out of proportion. And that in the I can say, like, everything that person was reading off was true because I was the one who said that I had his full legal name, and that was not true. I had, like, a first name that was linked to, an old YouTube account of his, and he actually messaged me about it, and I told him, like he asked me what I thought his, actual name was. I told him, And he's like, "Oh, yeah," like, we talked it out, it wasn't true, thankfully, like,
Right.
the more I got grounded in this, the more I realized, like, just how fucked up it was, like, even right now, I'm shaking super hard, um, but, like, yeah, so that full name thing just wasn't true, it was a first name, and it wasn't even, like, his actual fucking name, like and I only found out about, like, kinda that part today because, uh, like, I had been talking to him, and I I just felt really guilty because I felt like I contributed to the doc, like, even unintentionally, but it's just been weighing on me a lot because I don't want this happening to him, I didn't want people to, I don't know. I don't think he's a bad person. I was just being really uh impulsive or I don't that's not the right word. It was just uh I was just too comfortable talking about things that shouldn't have been talked about. And like I don't know. I just wanted to admit like some of the details well actually fucking a lot of what I said was faulty and I was the person who was being brought up saying like, "Oh, well, there's like someone who's been involved with Shiester, but they can't talk about it because they're scared they'll get clapped or some shit." Like it made it seem like I was a victim in this and I'm not. And I just felt really bad for him and like he didn't even mention me in his video and it made me feel really bad because I don't know. It felt like I just did a bunch of bullshit and got away with it.
Well, I mean, like you said, it was unintentional, so like I don't see you even anywhere near as bad as like the person who made the document. I mean, it's a very common thing in this community for people to overshare, so it's like I'm not really gonna like shame you for that, but like
Yeah.
I do appreciate you coming out to like talk about this
I
because
just
I was
wanted to
really
be
curious.
open because yeah, sorry. Even given my past with him, I don't think he's a bad person and like I actually support him even if like he doesn't like me anymore, like he hasn't liked me for years. I don't care. I support him as a person and I don't want people viewing him as a bad person or viewing me as a victim of him like they were when things first came out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think like it's really helpful for you to come on because like when Frick was like saying that, it kind of felt like a cop out to me that where they were saying like, oh, they've done like actively like worse things. It's just I can't leak
Yeah.
it, and it's like
Yeah.
you're kind of like showing that he was even being more malicious than I thought, which that does help. That does show.
I mean, I don't think Frick knew the full context because the way I was talking about things were kind of like misleading. Like at first it was just kind of like, oh haha, like I don't want him to dox me. Like it was just haha jokes. But then like the more I was talking to these people, the more I felt enabled or something. And it's not their fault. I just have like really bad control, I guess, like impulse control. So
Right.
when I was in a space where I could talk about someone that like I couldn't for years. Um, I just talked way too much, and I feel horrible about it now.
Well, I mean, at least like the air is all cleared up, so it's like it's not this gone like a pretty good route. I do understand that why you would feel guilty about
Yeah,
that, but like I also kind of do understand where you're coming from as well. So it's like I said,
yeah.
I'm not gonna like shame you too hard. So it's like I think it's all fine. I think actually you're kind of helping
I also
Shister a
just
bit
wanted
more.
to like confirm like that screenshot was actually real because I remember that conversation.
Yeah, yeah, that's good that we got like two people saying it happened now. Fuck.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know. Like, I feel really bad for Shiester, even given our past, because like I don't want him. I don't want bad things to happen to him.
Well, I think Shister will be all right now.
Yeah.
So
I just felt guilty for the past few days because like everyone's talking about it, but like I don't know.
I mean, I get that. I
But yeah, I just wanted to be more clear about like some things that have happened because like a lot of the screenshots Frick used were like kind of hold on.
All right, fair enough. Uh, yeah. So they're muted for a bit. I'll let them. Oh, okay.